Well, hello and welcome back. It's been a long time getting to this stage, but we're finally here today to get this engine making some power. Now, I had a lot of trouble with the hydraulic lifters, and I was able to convert the lower 5-cylinder lifters to solid. And once I did that and put them in, the engine started up and ran beautifully on all cylinders. So Mark McCoy sorted me out on the wiring, and the lifter problem has resolved itself now by converting hydraulic lifters to solid lifters by removing some of the internal parts and putting in a block underneath so the top piston can't move down. And it's working very well. The engine runs consistently. Now we've been running it today, as you'll see in the upcoming video, and we've had lots of problems, so it's just a nightmare trying to film everything. But in the end, we've had some good results. We didn't have to alter the pitch on the propeller, and we're running it only up to 2200 RPM, and we're getting 10 pounds of boost, and we've limited the spark because it's so fierce. We had trouble holding the thing down, but for an engine that's just for a demo, 2230 RPM I think it was is enough. We have we've got the 9 pounds boost, which has turned out what the spring is, so the turbo is working really well, and the engine's comfortable running anywhere in the range. So when I'm demoing it, I can run it comfortably even in manifold vacuum or at 0, which is atmospheric pressure, and I can add boost if I want to, and it's very safe. The spark is very conservative, so we can't do any engine damage. So for a demo engine, it's very good, and the boost or the power off the prop is still enormous even at 10 degrees. So I'm going to phone Whirlwind or email them and give them the pitch, the RPM and the boost, and hopefully they can come back with a figure, approximate figure of the power. Now, because it's not doing 2700 RPM, it's not going to make the full power that I was talking about of 600. It can't do that because it's not, RPM is horsepower, but I would expect that it's still doing a good 500 horsepower. So that's sort of what I'm looking at now, because I've decided to limit the total RPM. I mean, the noise is just phenomenal, and so it's enough. It's enough for what it's going to be used for, and any future owner may decide to retune it to get more, but it's very safe, and it's running really well. I haven't got too many oil leaks. The second name for a Radial is oil leaks, and it's pretty good. And I hope you enjoy the videos that are with this chat that I'm giving you, and I'll leave some more notes on the YouTube channel when I find out exactly what it's doing. So I appreciate you being along. It's not exactly how I plan to run the thing, but it gets very stressful. We had cylinders not running. We fixed that up, and we thought there was an issue with the controller for the fuel pressure, and we sorted that out, and that took a few hours, and then we were able to get into it, and it's been pretty successful. I don't really want to run it at any more power than what it's got, because it's doing everything well, and I want to keep it reliable. So I'm just not prepared with the racket and the amount of thrust the prop's putting out. We had pushing vehicles into the workshop was a hell of a job just to hold it down. It just kept on riding over the wheel chocks and pushing through the brakes, and yeah, it was a real circus. We tied it to the shed and it busted all the ropes, and in the end we went and got a really heavy vehicle and we put that in front of it, and we were finally able to hold it down. So yeah, it's making plenty of thrust. So I'll leave you with that, and really thank you to all you people who have been waiting and waiting and waiting. It just takes a long time to get all this together and have all the people lined up, and I really appreciate your interest, and I hope that now when I get to post this video, you'll enjoy it, and you can see the gauge going right up to boost pressure. So thank you very much, and all the best, and hope you enjoy. Cheers. not what we wanted, to smash the road. Right. That's it.
Settle
We're
down.
making power.
Hmm?